They can't stop me now.
And zAAZ is just hitting everything that's put in front of her.
They can't stop me now.
Oh, Anya's down.
Oh!
What a shot!
They can't stop me now.
But zAAZ comes in to try and stop it. The spray away is good enough to save the day.
She had an absolute blowout on KO.
That's won everything there is to win in Valorant.
zAAZ is perfect. Oh, so much value. Ah!
Now she retires as an absolute legend. Hi guys, my name is Juliano. I'm the ex-in-game leader and team captain and best friend of zAAZ. First time I met zAAZ, I mean it was many years ago. I think I was probably 16, 17 and I was playing my first tournament. Then yeah, I think 2013 we made a team together for the first time and we've been teammates ever since. By the start of last year, we decided to make the switch to Valorant and we wanted to, I guess, become champions in another game. We never doubted that we would become a top team, we just never thought it would happen as fast as it did.
When I think of zAAZ, the first thing that will always spring to mind is just the fact that she is versatile. She can do anything in terms of what the team needs, and considering how many times that team has changed around her, I think that's pretty much been proven.
When zAAZ was on the KO, I feel like nobody had a chance against her.
And for most of the time, she was MVPs, you know. Whether her team won or lost, she was quite often the most valuable player.
She was the kind of player that she could clutch, she could entry, especially on that KO, she was doing a lot of that work. And she could also facilitate all of her players and kind of glue them together.
She was quite awesome to play with, I assume. I've never played with her, but I've always played against her. And let me tell you that it was a hell of a challenge.
I mean, zAAZ was a major part of why we were winning so much and so dominant. Like she is such a good and always been one of the best, like if not the best aimer in the entire game.
One of the most confident people I know, and she taught me a lot of how to be confident, how to be a winner, what mentality you should be to be a champion.
And I think zAAZ was that person that never kind of faltered, never had an ego, never felt like things were just going to be easy and handed to her. She knew she had to put the hard work in. She has done for many years.
If you don't know who zAAZ is, you're missing out. She's quite the champion.
For me, it was also always a pleasure to speak to zAAZ and to interview her. She had so much expertise to bring, but also such a great sense of humor.
I don't think I've ever met anyone like Zaina before. Her energy is just something else. She was such a great teammate.
And just like an aura around her that just made you respect her and made you want to listen to what she had to say.
Apart from her high ambitions, she's just an incredible teammate and a beautiful person in general.
It's just insane how much impact we're getting from her.
You can look up to inside and outside the game. She's always very professional, very bubbly, very lively, very positive.
If I could describe her in 3 words, it would be crazy, in a good way, of course, and loyal and straightforward.
She's just a granite, she's a wall, she's someone you can rely on all the time.
She's my type of human.
She is just a true role model, not only for women, but for everyone in esports.
Her and Juliano, I think, are a testament to is that if you grind, if you work hard enough, consistently, you can be at the top for an incredibly long time. And the fact that, both her and Juliano have managed to do that within multiple games is incredible.
With zAAZ's success, professionalism and skill, she has proven time after time what is possible to achieve with really hard work.
I don't think anybody ever came close to the legacy they created within the women's scene.
We lived and breathed gaming.
And honestly, without players like zAAZ, I don't think our leagues would be as entertaining and would be as informative and would be as competitive.
The only thing we did was playing and making sure that we were like on top of our game and everybody else's game. Like there was no chill. And I think that is what, like, our hard work to become the best, I think is something that is really inspiring. Yeah. Thank you, zAAz, for changing the game for over a decade. zAAz, I love you.